まあでもやっぱ雑魚はこんくなるね。
うん。
あ、そりゃそうやな。
いいんじゃない好みになるし。
まああとはもうリーダーの采配やろ。
そういうこ
そういうことやな。
さあ、どうしようかね。ブランコバレーで身長あったらめっちゃ強い。
まあ
なんで
めっ
な。
ちゃちっちゃいよね。
ボランチできてほしいやんかな、こいつ。
つけるじゃん。
もうそんな余裕がない、多分。
課金しろよ。
やかましいわ。
貧乏。
こんなんに課金するバカおらんやろ。
金持ちってのは無駄なことにも金を使いたい。
なるほどね。まあ、おっしゃる通りや、それは。
僕でも。
お前はそんなことするの？
いや、俺は真面目なやつです。
貧乏人やんじゃあ。お前三丁目に引っ越しや。クズの三丁目に引っ越せや、お前。
なんで
基本貧乏人しかおらんけど、あそこ。
お前やめとけよ。たこ焼きをバカにすんの。
逆にさ、あのたこ焼きはめちゃくちゃバズらせてやればいいじゃん。
いやいやいや、なんで俺が協力してやなあかんねん。
マジで客おらんけど、身内みたいな。
身内かどうか知らんけど、いつも賑わっとるけどな、夜。
あれどうなの？
それはそれですごくない？
ああ、やけ。アットホームなんやろ。
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the expert hot seat is our man Jim Beglin. Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
9とかもいいしよ。
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's tower base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
まあ確か
We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
に。セルヒオ・ブ
Yes,
スケツ
Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender. Goes for a shot! There it is! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real Ibrahimovic!
前だろ。
That was probably asking just too much.
まあ積極的に打つこと大事。
いや、ズラタンはとにかく打つしかない。
Engages and forces him off the ball.
なんでやねん。なんで当たったんや。
かっさばられた。
Ferdinand. It's a lovely, neat
今のひ
pass.
どいわ。
ナイス。
Araujo. Now it's Mbappe. Think through.
いやー、これ、
And the shot! And he hits the
おい。
net. Not
Easy,
one,
man.
but two. It is a dream
この方が燃え
start.
るやろ。
And that
Well,
really
yeah,
is
yeah.
so impressive. Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
情けない。
And now he has two.
So that's two now without
Oh, massive
reply.
goal.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Ibrahimovic.
打っていいんじゃない？
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Bellingham.
待てた。
Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Maldini clears. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's gone loose. Tries to dink it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's been caught napping. And they've got rid. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maldini drives forward on the overlap. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves.
Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he get it through? He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lahm gets rid without sophistication. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Seedorf. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No way through. AC Milan could counter here. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Yeah, nice.
Danger averted for now. Saliba. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Platini really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, they could break here. Crossed in once more. Now it's Mbappe. Leicester. And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Milan really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
まだチャンスあるよ。相手に開い
And
て
here's Nedved.
頑張れ。
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
バカだ。
Good ball, good take.
切り返してくるだろうどうせ。
Oh,
ほ
now
ら
here's an interesting matchup. Well, this is intriguing. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
まあいいわ。お、何？いやいや、大丈夫だった。逆にいいか。
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Michel Platini. And this is Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's the chance to counter. Vieira. Bellingham.
何？
That is good alertness. Seedorf.
上げすぎや。
Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through.
そうです。
惜しいな。
He can get that clear.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.000
Great vision.
spettatori.
That looks a cracking ball. Best. Maldini. And it's Michel Platini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
上げすぎや。
Looking to play him in.
はい、甘い。
Nesta gets it away. And he's gone looking for safety. Time and again they are repelled.
ナイス。
That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
頑張
here.
れ。
マニュアルゼロか。
Nedved. He's going to be
Yeah.
disappointed with that. Mbappe. Ibrahimovic.
結局マニュアルからのトランキス。
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ferdinand. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
よしよしよし。
Seedorf.
ナイス。言われたわ。
Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Drilled. He's had a shot. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
飛ばしましょう。
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 18.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Luis Suarez.
何ですよ。
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Il numero
Aims beyond the defence.
22.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Bale. Il numero 7. Iniesta. Cambio di giocatori.
Oh, he's burst through, and he shoots! Oh, taken with style!
いや、まさか。じゃあ、そんなこと進むんで
That
す。
really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
惜しい。 結構
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
なんか
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
あー
Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. That is a little undercooked.
誰
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
ミハエル・カイザー
いや違う違う世界一
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
ノエルの
はいはい
そうなの
確かそうなんか両利きやけて
あ、何してもこいつだ
もう煽ってますねしっかり煽ってる
フリットあ、マリノの
Looking for options for movement.
オレンジかなそう
オレンジ
Chouameni proves too strong, too smart.
頑張れ
まだいける
No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's slung out
そ
wide.
んなの通る
Cruyff is in a really good position out wide. Now this could be a chance. He has found a way through.
よし
Tries a shot!
最悪
It's in!
戻す
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Numero 3. Seedorf.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Nesta. And Iniesta. Lam. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
ナイス
Oh, well played. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, it's Dembele.
はい
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Serves up a cross.
ダメおマジかよ
And Messi!
おい
Great football, shot and save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
デスターしてくれおい
Lam. Lam going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance. Must be.
なんで止めんねん
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
ふざけやがって
ひでえ話やけど
Ferdinand has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
Well, that's called taking one for your team because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
飛び出たな
結局や
舐めやがったな
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
いやもう一回
Well,
来るよ
that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
ちょっとこれ
いやリアルやったら止められんと思うよ
ね
1点やあんな
えねえ PK ならまだしもねエリアがやくない
まあまあこんなんウォーミングアップや
どういうことまあ点は取ったしな
と一緒？
一緒。いや、なんか俺が雑魚がおるな。
あ、俺が GK を連れてきてしまった時か。誰が来てないんやこれ。
シュマイケルおらんわ。でも誰かもおらんはずよ。俺が一人雑魚だけ。
あ、キーパーぐらい外してもいいかもしれんな。
なんか前まあ
誰か
全員コンってことはない。俺がめっちゃ外していいと思うな。
別にまあシュマイケルじゃなくてもいいけどいいだろう。
あ、そうなんやけど。まあ最強っていうけどやっぱ使っとくべきやつ。
まあ言いたいことは分かる。
デリバリー
まあ真面目にやるか。
GNA。
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin. Thanks Peter, it's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. As you can see, we've already started here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Nicely aimed pass. And that has left him in a heap. Long ball by the goalkeeper. No, that was never going to make it. And here's Suarez. Quality ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was alert to it. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Bellingham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cruyff. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. He has found the way through. Delivers the ball.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neither side yet able to find the net. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Thuram powering forward here. Cruyff could try cutting inside here. He's picked his way through. Thuram clears it away. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chance here to counter. He came in hard, very hard. Bellingham. Maldini.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
あ、なんでそんなとこ行ったん？やっとしまった。
Nesta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now that's well seen too. Bergomi. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nice.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's burst through!
Nice.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes aim and crosses. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Yes.
Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Seydor. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again, then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now it's Hullet. A lovely bit of skill.
疲れからのひどいしか言ってないよ。
And here's Ibrahimovic. Well seen. Saw that coming. Cruyff. Tries to play it through. That pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
まあ点は取られてませんからそういうことやべ
There they go, hunting in packs. Maldini. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
いいっすね
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
ゴールキーパーできる人が
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff going face to face with his great
La
rival.
sequenza di quest'oggi è di
Maldini
80.000
getting
tra
this one clear.
14 spettatori.
うわくそよしよし
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been... In he goes again! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
メッシって意外と体力ある
そう思った
95やったし
ね、意外とね、負けない。メッシは面白いだし。なんか変な攻撃。さっきのやつらじゃないの。
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
ふわっと
Ibrahimovic.
レイブに。
Numero
Got that
22.
quite right.
Numero 14.
Impression so far, James?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Iniesta. Il numero 15. Cambio di giocatori.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Big chance!
うわ惜しい
They've
移動させた
scored!
の
And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Gol per il Paris Saint-Germain. Ha segnato al
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
Has a shot!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to
Yeah.
hold on to the ball, but
Yeah.
eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution
Peter.
then and get others into the match.
And it's Messi. Might be dangerous. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Great vision. He might be in here. Cleared without hesitation. 75 minutes played.
見方
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
はい頑張れよしよしやべ
That is a little undercooked. Turan,
左サイド
nicely spread.
イニアン頑張れ
Can he get it through? Messi looking to get on the end of this.
最悪。
ブリッツメッシュかくそ
Terrific header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23.
Milan are making a change now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision making.
Oh, easy pickings there.
ここで奪う
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage
Hey,
the pass
come on,
with
get it.
an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they've got a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Bellingham.
はい残念
Bale. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
うわマジで
Oh,
それ
that's
うまい
brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here.
4 minuti di recupero.
And this is Messi. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Shoots! Oh, yes! It's there! Late in the day! This could well be it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Davids did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the
あここに
process.
ゼラタンがおるんか
Oh, look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the shot! Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
惜しかったんやけどな今相手動かしてなかったよね
逃してなかったの。
逃してなかったね。
And time is
いや
up.
マジか。
Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all
ちょっ
away.
とパスミスが
A
ひどかった。
defeat made even more painful
申し訳な
by
い。
the way it came to pass.
まあいいでしょう。
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find the solution to those wide.
もう一回来い、今のザコのぶっ殺してやる。お、来たか。
来たやん。
ぶっ殺してやるマジで。
また俺か。
次こそやってやるぜ。
こいつらロングタイム煽りまでしやがって。
これ許さない。
マジでこいつ。
あと何分？あ、何秒？
1分です。なめ腐ったフォーメーション。
さっき言ったのか。
あ、これ。
だから、さっきもこれやった。
あ、これ。
コートフット。
ゴートップ。
右寄りなのはやっぱクロス上げたいんかこれ。
でもそんなクロスせんよね。
でもルートフリット結構対応してきよったよ。
いやてかそんな手が全然うまくなかったんやけどな。
くだらんミスで全然でした。
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
昨日文豪も多いですか
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
水多いからこいつ
And already we're underway here. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. He's free. He has got space. And he's there to belt it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
何深みすぎた
Bergomi. That's tidy.
ナイス
Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
まあいいや
うわくそ
あマジかいや終わり
やばい戻ってきたぞ
Tries to thread one through. It's a pretty loose pass. Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
読んでいる
And
ぞ
there's green grass ahead of him. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got full. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
ビブラも OK なそれに加えて
Messi.
ナイス
And here's Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass. Nedved. Baresi calmly anticipates. Threads one in. Luis Suarez.
マジか
It's a promising position. Cruyff.
どうしようチャンス
Corner.
そっかこいつらはこういう時たちの前にこうやってガツンと出して
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He gets big. Oh, it rattles the bar.
これ
Same again, same outcome.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's Messi. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Messi, Cruyff. Milan still without a single shot on target. Maldini. And that should get the job done.
よし
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ambitious ball here.
下手くそね
The pass is intercepted. And the keeper's got it again. Almost half an hour in now. That has ended up in no man's land. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Bellingham tries to pass it through. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. No, he refuses to take the bait.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has not gone well. And they've switched it over to the other side. Well spotted.
ふわっと
Looking for a runner.
いや糸は当たった糸は当たった糸は当たった
Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nedved. That's a good ball out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
ベリンガム何も持ってる
Terrific header, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Lahm gets rid without sophistication. It's a searching pass.
いや
That's been cut out, well played. Thuram has a look up and drives it forward. Here's Nedved. And here's Ibrahimovic.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So, off we go once more. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Baresi. It's a throw-in. That looks a decent goal. Real chance! Lahm finds himself offside.
そうですね今の
アウトスピンでいってほしいな。なんで一時あんなもしかしてないですか。
アウトスピンやってたっけなそうです
あれ、多分もともとあると思う。
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Thuram. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Big header! Harmlessly behind. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
外開きますベリンガム
Bellingham. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
No, he is not giving anything away. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Almost an hour gone. And a chance! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
選手交代ですか？
So the first moment of real significance. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's gone loose. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Shoots it to the flank. Great vision. That has been cut short. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Messi.
Nice.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 11, Ibrahimovic. Le numéro
Out
21,
towards the flank. He's got away.
le numéro 20. Le numéro
Going
8,
to be disappointed with that.
Neymar.
Lobbed in
Changement
behind. Oh, that's a fine interception. Medved. And now the breakaway. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Climbs up big. Oh, crossbar! And he's there to get it away. He's gone out for a throw-in.
Boy.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's a mighty effort! He scores! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Certain, searing, and imperious.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Now it's Neymar. That's been slipped through, and very expertly dealt with. Maldini gets good distance on it. Nicely spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's Medved. Looking to play him in. It's Bale!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Distributed tidily. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Nedved,
お、めっちゃ上げてきた。
and it's Seydorf.
いや、これはチャンス。
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, smashing header. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. That's a decent clearance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rummenigge, Nedved. Nicely weighted ball.
なんでそ
It's
の
a
前
really well measured ball. Messi. Cruyff quietly revving up. Probing pass.
やべえ。
Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi receives it in a wide position. Leicester is there and he can get that clear. Look at the space here. Dembele. And that's that.
もう一回やろうぜ。
A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan can always take...
まあ、シュート打たれすぎやな、ちょっと。ヘディングが多いにしても。まだそうか。
そういうことやな。いや、寒すぎ。そっち雪降った？
まあちょいちょい降りよったけど、積もるまでは全然ないな。パラパラぐらいやし。
あ、降るよね。
あ、今日はクソ寒かったな。
やばいよね。
まあでも今日が一番寒いらしいけん、まああれやろ。あ、明日か明後日で積もれちゃったな、雪がなんか。
あ、マジで？
スリーバックか、なめやがって。サクッと勝つか。
やらねばならず。
あ、フォーバック起こった。
ちが煽ってしまってから向こうが調子乗ったやつ。
そう
本当に民度が終わったわこのゲームは。
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
元気がよろしいね。
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
やはり
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's
Shot a goal! Goal! Milan! And the game springs instantly to life.
素晴らしい。
the perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool with the corner, their first. Played into the middle. Right there! They've done it! They're level in each race.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Certain, searing, and
Oh
imperious.
yeah.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
なんでそっちやねん。
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Played with finesse. It's bounced back off the post. Now the ball in. Danger averted for now. Liverpool have reclaimed it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Messi.
それになったらもう
And this is Hullet.
ヘッドスルーパス警戒ありよ。
Skims one in.
それ
And
か
that has been clubbed away.
そこ
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Bullet clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start quick.
Quickly taken. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi powering forward here. Tries to play it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. It's played through for him.
やば
Hullet. And Hullet! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And again. He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And here's Hullet. Oh, super ball. Pele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. First half an hour in now. And this is Messi. Leicester gets rid without sophistication. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. Shot could be on. It's a mighty effort. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Gullit. And he's in on goal. And it's made its way to him. That's going to go a long way. And they're quick to get it back. Pele. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Gullit. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a throw. Makaleli is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's skewed away. Messi looking to play him in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great vision. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. And he's managed to get free. And that should get the job done. And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
From parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So it's back to business. Maldini. Now it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pele. Well-timed, excellent interception. Liverpool are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Oh, super fine. He has found the way through. Cross into the box. And they can counter here. And that has left him in a heap. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Lahm drives forward on the overlap. And that could set him on his way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
勝ちなしっていうのはあまりにも情けない。遅えなこいつら。
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Number 7, Hullet. Number 19,
Works it forward.
Must
Well,
refresh.
that's well spotted.
Pele.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Coming on the field, number 6.
Aims beyond the defence.
Number
He is through here.
22.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Liverpool have their second corner now.
Number 15, Hazard.
Defending of the desperate variety. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's been intercepted.
He read
No.
that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Neymar. And here's Haaland, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
And he's there to get it away. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Rui Costa. Rafael Leao gets into some space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lovely ball. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution.
So their fourth corner of the game. cleared it out of harm's way.
勝てよこれは。よし。
And now a sudden chance to counter.
いやよかったよね。
Looking for options for movement.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
ナイスナイスナイスナイス。
Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
ベリンごめんなさい、見すぎた見すぎた。
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
クリトラいける。
Now it's Haaland.
どこ行った。
おお誰。
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rui Costa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rafael Leao looks to get on the end of this. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
いやいけるぞ。
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
そんな足元に簡単に収まって止まるか。
Nicely intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's certainly onside here.
いや十分。
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
なんどこに当たるよ。わけわかんないやろ。
And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety.
今のスライディングがパスに当たるわけないよ。
まあまあまあ。
まあまた頑張ります。
ひどいな。ちょっとあの一本だけか。
ひどいもんや。